Well, welcome back to my channel. I really appreciate you taking the time to tune in and watch this video. This could be one of the most important videos that I have made up to this point. I'm going to depend on you as I call you to action at the end of this video, so please stick around. I'm going to give you some of the backstory on why I was compelled to make this video, and then I'm going to ask you to join me in encouragement of a fellow YouTuber. So please stick around and let's show how great this YouTube community is. I'm sure many of you know the YouTube channel My Slice of Heaven. You surely recognize this intro sound. Well, it was about 2 or 3 weeks ago that I got to thinking about Joey from My Slice of Heaven. It had been several weeks or maybe a month since I had heard from him or saw any content uploaded. That was quite unusual. Well, I am slowly learning as somebody's name pops into my head. It's not just by chance. I feel there's a reason that they come to my mind. So I reached out to Joey and just to tell him that I was thinking about him and hoping all was well with him. Well, Joey was kind enough to respond back to me and explain exactly why he's absent from YouTube and why he hasn't been around much, and that is the purpose of today's video. If you're not familiar with My Slice of Heaven, Joey and his wife Kris, they live in Missouri. A ways from where they live, they bought another property. It's a mostly wooded property, and that's what they call My Slice of Heaven. They spend a lot of time, or as much time as they possibly can on that property. They have been doing a tremendous amount of work there, bettering the property, making some food plots, and recently they've been putting in chestnut trees. So they have a whole orchard of trees there that they started from seed. That's exciting to follow along. They have a camper on their property, and a couple years ago, Joey bought a bulldozer, and he doing a lot of his own work, just a little at a time, but like many of us, he really enjoys spending time there, and Kris is almost always by his side. If you go hit through his channel, you can see lots of videos of them working on the property, doing some playing on the property, and of course, hunting on the property. I really enjoy their content, and here's just a few snippets of what you'll see on My Slice of Heaven.
You just put record, right?
I hit record. I'm not like you. Welcome back, everybody, to My Slice of Heaven. I'm Kris.
And I'm Joey. Everybody, welcome back to My Slice of Heaven. I'm Joey.
And I'm Kris.
And today we're going to show you another part of our orchard maintenance for this year. And we're going to be putting down some fertilizer around each one of these trees. And some other ones. We also have a few trees from another grower that has not named his trees yet. They just have numbers, and I think they're L1 through L6. We have about 30 of those. And I have company with me in the blind today.
I got a nice view of the food plot down here.
Yes, she does. You can see it through the bottom of the window right there. And then behind her is more woods.
I can see down the road that we drive up.
Yep.
That the deer like to walk on. I can look down and see the deer coming. Welcome back, everyone, to My Slice of Heaven. This is Kris, and today I will be showing you how to cold stratify peach seeds. Peach seeds are a bit different than some of the other seeds that we've shown videos on cold stratification.
But now onto the real purpose of today's video, and that is Joey shared back in May of 2021, they got the news that Kris was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer. She has begun an aggressive chemotherapy to help battle this disease. She has chemotherapy once every 3 weeks, and she has 6 different chemotherapies she's going to have to go through. Right now she's about right in the middle of these 6 different treatments. But these treatments are very aggressive, and they take a really big toll on Kris's body. Many of the times in between treatments here, she ends up in the ER just because her body gets so run down with these treatments. Some of these stays are 4, 5, 6 days at a time. So I think Kris could really use our encouragement. As I look around the YouTube community, I see a ton of good people. If you listen to the news or politics or anything like that, there's a lot of gloom and doom, but I simply just don't see that. I see there's a lot of good people around, and I know that we can pull together and give Kris the encouragement and help her walk through this battle that she's battling right now. Her outcome looks bright after these 6 chemo treatments. She is expected to have a surgery once the chemo is finished, but then is expected to make a full recovery. But getting to that point is definitely going to be a battle, and that's where we can walk beside her, give her encouragement, and cheer her on. We're all cheering for you, Kris, and we know that you can make it through this and come out even stronger on the other side. So I'm pleading with you, my YouTube community, to help me encourage Kris. I've been thinking a lot and praying for Kris, and I know that many of you will pray for her. The power of prayer is incredible, and we can do that. But I was also thinking of what else we can do to physically encourage her, and I came up with the idea of sending her a card. I know in today's digital age, writing of a letter or writing on a card or a card of encouragement and sending it in the mail is a bit of a lost cause. But I think if we can pull together here and just fill her P.O. box with encouragement. Maybe it's a note from one of you that have walked through this already. Maybe you have a loved one that have walked through this cancer or different diseases. You surely can give an encouragement that maybe I can't. Maybe it's just a card or a note of encouragement that will help get her through that day. It does not have to be anything long or elaborate. I just encourage you to send a card or send a note. I'm going to be putting a P.O. box right here somewhere for My Slice of Heaven. Let's fill that box, like I said. Let's give her the encouragement she needs, and let's walk alongside of her. Maybe you want to send more than one, maybe once a week or so in these next weeks and months to come as she's going through this chemotherapy and then the possible surgery after the chemo ended. Anytime a family is walking through a battle like this, you know it affects many different people around you. So let's keep Joey in mind as he is walking directly beside Kris through this process. But most of all, let's encourage Kris. We know that she can pull through this. We can cheer her up. And I know that you will join me in filling her inbox with encouragement. So again, that P.O. box for My Slice of Heaven's going to be down in the description. Please take this opportunity and let's cheer her up. Let's cheer her on, and maybe you have a special word of encouragement just for them. Also, go check out My Slice of Heaven YouTube channel. You can leave a comment there. I really do appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Again, I know this YouTube community. I know it can pull together. I've seen it done before, and I know that we can do it again. This is a great cause to get behind Kris. Anytime somebody's walking through this, I know that encouragement can be one of the biggest factors to give them the optimism to go through one step at a time, one day at a time. So I want to thank you in advance for taking action here. I know getting that card and buying the stamp and actually sending this away takes time, but I believe that you will be blessed, and we know that Kris will be blessed if she has a P.O. box just full of cards of encouragement that she can read and help her get through the day and weeks and months to come. So again, I want to thank you for watching. I do appreciate you taking action on this, and let's all support Kris.
Hi everybody, welcome back to My Slice of Heaven. I'm Kris, and I'm going to be giving you a chestnut orchard update today.